3, 2, and uno. Welcome into the TexAgs Rewind presented by Yeti. I'm Dalton Hughes. You're Billy Liucci.
Start over. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, I am, actually.
Thank you. It was a question.
I know what it was. It was a Ron Burgundy attempt, but you sounded more like Louis Bellina. Therefore, I wanted to reset it, but we'll go with it. Can we do a fit check in honor of Kennedy Smith, the departed Kennedy Smith here? You got your Stars jersey
from NHL
courtesy from the NHL shop.
We've got pants from Hager.
Matching pants. I like it. Black on black, and I really like these, Dalton.
We got Jays.
This is a look. This is a whole thing.
You think my leader, Tom Hart, will approve of this outfit?
I do. And my question is, would you wear I really do like those shoes. I don't know about the jersey.
I don't wear enough green as your.
But that'd be a good look to a Stars game. Not a regular season, but a Stars playoff game. I approve.
You want to take me tonight?
Do they play tonight?
Yeah. 8:30 puck drop. We can leave by 3:30, get dinner, and still make it.
You gave me an idea of bringing somebody else, but not you.
Oh, well. All right, on the Rewind today, we got Coach Schlossnagle.
No.
Oh, your fit check? Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
Jacket by Q. Vest by Q Clothier. Hoodie by, I think this is Lulu. Jeans by AG and untied shoes. I don't know who these are, but it's an Italian name, so they're probably fancy and overpriced when they could probably buy similar looking shoes for like $80
on somewhere else.
Yeah.
That's it for the fit checks. On the Rewind, we got Coach Schlossnagle, Gerrod Chadwell, SEC champion, ESPN analyst Amanda Scarborough, and then this guy.
Scarborough, I missed that.
Talking spring game, Billy Liucci. It's the Rewind.
Don't forget Bacon Neck Buchanan.
Yeah.
Speaking of fit check.
We took him out. He got cut.
90210.
I thought that all in all, obviously we'll take winning the series. We'll take winning 3 straight series in the SEC. It's just the process by which we go about winning or losing sometimes that is hard to take, but we'll take the end result. I guess when you win the first 2 and you lose the third one, obviously it leaves a bad taste in your mouth. But I thought the crowds were awesome, as they have been all year, especially Saturday. We got to find a way to have the SEC let us have that Parents' Weekend be Friday to Sunday instead of Thursday to Saturday, so we get even better attendance. But I thought it was great. There were certainly some positives out of some of our position players, and Ashton Beck I thought was outstanding. I thought Josh Stewart gave us a couple innings there of decent baseball. We just got to continue to improve. I don't think we've played our best brand of baseball as of yet. We're certainly going to need it as the level of play increases here over the course of the next couple of weeks, especially on the road.
Coach, in all your years of doing this, have you, and you've seen so many scenarios and situations, has anything kind of in your past dealing with kind of the inconsistencies on the mound kind of helped you figure out how to manage this thing, or is like these openers, or is that new for your coaching career?
Yeah, that was new. I've never attempted it. I've gone into games trying to piece it together, but I've never really gone into it with that opener mentality, which is basically what we did with Stewart and Lambert. Obviously, in hindsight, Lambert, there's a fly ball pitcher when he was blowing out a bunch. He had thrown really well in the, what game was it? The UTSA game. He had thrown really well in a simulated game. He actually asked to throw again the day after the UTSA game just to sharpen. He said, I want to sharpen up a few things. And he threw to 2 or 3 hitters and was awesome. So I thought he was set up to, have some success. He had started games before for USC. But that didn't get us off to a great start, but we got back in the ball game.
How cool are the individual stories of each of the 5 that you got with you playing right now?
I could go on and on about all 5 of them. They're all unique, and they're all going to have a story to tell from this week, this past 2 years. We really only lose Haley this year, and I don't think Haley's going very far from us. and then we replace. We have a great 23 class coming in, but I always remind Gio that man, don't take this for granted. Not that this program isn't going to go on to great success after this, but just the collective group of young ladies, and maybe it's just from the start. People took a chance on us. We weren't very good 2 years ago, and so just the collective people buying in on a vision and coming together and accomplishing great things, I think, is all a coach could ask for.
All right, so we sit here. It's April 17th. You've got 9 days until the selection show.
Mm-hmm.
I know golf is different. Where are the places that you think y'all could end up and be playing?
It's interesting because there's I don't want to get into the Aggie conspiracy theory of selection shows.
The ones
and
that we talked about earlier?
Yeah. I told, it was funny. I had a supporter text me this weekend and asked where we think go. And I was like, with the Aggie conspiracy theory, who knows where we'll go, but I'd take this team to the moon and compete. I don't really care. I'm so thankful for the opportunity, and excited to get in the van and go to the airport or drive over to San Antonio and compete with them. And that's all I would probably say about that.
What do you know about Ole Miss as the Aggies head back on the road next weekend?
Yeah, Ole Miss is a team that's really struggled this year. Like when we look at South Carolina, I can look at them at the bottom of the standings and think, okay, that's a team that's improved because they got a new hitting coach. They got several transfers in. Ole Miss is a team, though, that really just hasn't played to their potential. If you're A&M, you're thinking about winning the series, you're going in there and wanting to sweep them, quite frankly, especially after getting swept by South Carolina. So they're built around their pitching and defense. They don't have a great offense. So they're going to face, a tough pitching staff that has grown this season. And Jamie Traxel, their head coach, always puts together defenses that are at the top of the nation in terms of fielding percentage. So they're not going to necessarily give you anything. And they're playing Missouri in the Monday night game. So we'll see what ends up happening tonight in their series finale against Missouri and see how they're playing.
All right. And then I wanted to get to this. You played for Coach Evans. You're very important in the softball. I know you're going to say you're not. You are you're the leading expert on softball. What have you seen from year one from Trisha Ford here at Texas A&M, both as a former player and as an analyst? Because I know you can kind of look at it through two different lenses.
Yeah, I can. And I do most times because I'm always following A&M every game that they play. If I miss it, if I'm calling a game, then I'm always going back and watching it with my husband at night. And just kind of checking in. But I think that they've grown. I really do. I see a team that is learning to find ways to win. I see a team that is learning to fight through innings 1 through 7. And I think too, I love the way that they've pitched. I think, Dalton, that's the biggest area that I've seen the most growth out of them is they're a team to me that when they're playing their best, they're anchored by their pitching staff. And you know that Trisha Ford loves her pitchers, but I've seen it in their mechanics, their mindset, their ability to attack hitters. So when I think of the biggest growth that I've seen, it's in the circle from them. And they're a team that, she comes in with the expectation to win. Like it's a coaching staff that has high expectations.
I'm just going to almost want to go. I thought the quarterbacks were solid.
Yeah,
but they were all right. I liked it. I still like that Connor will just throw it up there. And by the way, that might lead to some interceptions this year. He'll throw it up, but we saw what it did against LSU.
Yeah.
He'll give the receivers a chance. And then and he'll also, by the way, throw dimes and not be reckless, but I just think he'll take chances this year. And I think A&M needs that. They haven't necessarily had that at the quarterback position. Kellen was not a big risk taker. Haynes really was. I think Haynes' interceptions came off errant throws, not risk taker. Zach wasn't really a risk taker, although he would try to thread the needle. But I think you'll see Connor try to do that, and I thought he threw it up, and you let the receivers make plays. Max, the deep ball was beautiful. Max is an NFL arm, man. He's got that left arm is a whip, and he's very accurate, especially down the field. So if you let he and Wigman open it up and throw it over the top, I think they could both be really good at that. Connor throws a very catchable deep ball, just kind of floats it up there. Evan Stewart looked spectacular for a guy that missed almost all of spring to go out there and do some of the things he was doing. Again, I think he's on the verge of a breakout second year. And you got Moose. You didn't get to see Noah Thomas.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he got knocked out early. And, man, that was a tough hit. That was one of those, and that was one of those that if that's in season, he might miss several weeks. I'm not saying he's out several weeks. I'm saying, though, if it was in season,
yeah,
you're probably missing multiple games, with the way he looked after that, and they had to card him on. Like, that was not good. You don't ever want it to happen, but fortunately, injuries like that one to him and to Deuce Fothery, who's out, and he had a knee injury. I talked about it the other day. He's going to be out for, I would say, a significant period of time.